friends and family. My name is Elysia McCalman, and I am the first college graduate from the Student Youth inaugural group of 6th graders in 2007. It is such an honor to be here in celebration of the 10th anniversary of Student Youth. Over the past 10 years, I have formed relationships and aligned with people from all walks of life. Lasting friendships also developed, including one with my dear friend Maritza Lena, whom I was blessed to meet in 2007. Since then, Ritzy and I have traveled the country, attended many concerts, and graduated high school together. Not only am I most grateful for all the experiences and opportunities that Student Youth has afforded me, my brother Alex is a rising 9th grader who is also richly blessed. Alex is a student in the high school program whose progress is commendable and makes me proud. Student Youth has provided structure and support, allowing for my growth as a student and a young lady. The most memorable experience as a member of the Student Youth family was during the summer of 2015. During that time, I worked as a college promise advisor who used my trials and triumphs to enlighten my students as they prepared for college. I stressed the importance of building relationships with each other and teachers because the bonds I made are imperative and will be cherished forever. Thank you to the board members, teachers, and administrative staff of Student Youth for selflessly giving your time, knowledge, love, and support. Special thanks to my parents for taking a chance and entrusting Student Youth with me for the past 10 years. With all of their unwavering support, I achieved one of my major goals by graduating from ECU with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and political science. I'm ecstatic about my future and look forward to Student Youth still being there to cheer me along as I continue to accomplish goals that they helped me set and embark upon. Now I would like to welcome to the stage my mentor and dear friend, Miss Alex Zekbayi.
Hello, everybody. Hello. You look beautiful from here. It is truly good and humbling to be here today to celebrate Student Youth's 10-year anniversary, to reflect on where we've been, to celebrate where we are today, and to dream about where we can go. I'd like to honor this moment by talking about the Student Youth birth story. I love stories. I love listening to stories, I love telling stories, creating stories, and watching stories unfold. I love that every story is unique, powerful, and meaningful in its own way. I love that the stories we tell remind us of what we hold dear and what is important to us. The stories we hear provide us with an opportunity to learn about ourselves by reflecting on the experiences of others. And the stories we create give us a window into the power of our own imagination and what we're able to accomplish when we commit to dreaming. I love listening to the Student Youth story because it embodies our core values, encourages and challenges us to remain fearless dreamers, and empowers us to create a world that we have yet to experience. So what is the Student Youth birth story? It goes a little something like this. In 2005, 3 college students, Dan Kimberg, Amanda Dorsey, and Mary Williams, met in a college class and were asked, what is the problem you wish to change in the world, and what are you going to do to solve it? They knew that they cared about children, had a deep belief that all children can succeed, and also knew that not all children in Durham were succeeding. To endeavor to find their solution, they met with a group of 14 community leaders at the home of Tony and Teddy Brown, a group of school board members, representatives from UNC, North Carolina Central, Duke, and Durham Academy, all administrators. They sat at a table and dreamt of a new way to empower Durham Public School students to own their education. Under the leadership of this first 14-person startup advisory committee, a program began to form. With core values as its foundation and a crazy dream as its objective, Student U was created by Durham and for Durham. On June 18, 2007, on the campus of Durham Academy, Student U welcomed its very first class of students and teachers. There were 16 teachers and 50 students who dared to take a chance on Student U, a program that didn't have the track record of success at that time. In a lot of ways, Student U was just an idea. The teachers worked tirelessly to gain the trust of parents and to ensure that our students were energizing their community, discovering their best selves, dreaming fearlessly, sharing their brilliance, respecting themselves and others, and achieving greatness. There were staff meetings every day. Teachers picked up students on minibuses and took them home after school. All hands were truly on deck. Together, the students and teachers knew that they were building something that hadn't been done before and were laying the cornerstones for the Student U story. Fast forward to today, July 29, 2017. Student U is now a middle school, high school, and college program and serves 550 students. Over the past decade, we have graduated 4 classes of high school students with a 100% graduation rate and have enrolled 90% of our students in college, but they're persisting, and have graduated 2 students a year early from college. With the support of Durham Public Schools, self-help, and a $4.25 million investment from the county commissioners, Student U has acquired W.G. Pearson, which will become our permanent headquarters starting next year. Though these are exciting accomplishments, none surpass nor fully capture the honor it has been to journey alongside our students and their parents on their way to and through college. And none of this would be possible without the support of the incredible Durham community. We would like to take this moment to give some special thanks to some people whose invaluable contributions have led to our success. To Dan Kimberg, Amanda Dorsey Kimberg, and Mary Williams, the founding trio, thank you for dreaming fearlessly about Student U and for demonstrating the importance of building collective dreams. To our steering committee and board of directors, thank you all for being our #1 advisors, our mentors, the champions of our vision, and the ambassadors for Student U. To the Durham Public Schools, thank you for believing in us when we were just an idea and journeying with us to this moment. Thank you for providing us with space, transportation, food, expertise, and all the other resources we cannot capture in words that have helped us build this program. To the class of 2014 and all of our students, you took a chance on us when you had no idea what you were getting into. At every step of the way, you have been willing to be our pilot class and have become our pioneers. You have set the bar high. We are grateful for your trust, your courage, and your ability to challenge us to continue to discover our best selves as an organization. To Durham Academy, our very first home, thank you for incubating us for the first 4 years of our existence and give us access to your space, your expertise, and so many other of your resources. To NCCU, Duke, and UNC, thank you for providing us with your expertise to help us develop the model, being our early champions, and for giving us access to the incredible college students who have taught in our programs over the years. To our alumni teachers and our current teachers, The over 500 people who have worked in our middle and high school programs are unsung heroes and the key ingredient of the Student Youth secret sauce. Thank you for believing in our vision of a dorm where all children can succeed and dedicating countless hours to making that vision become a reality for our students. You are a gift to us and our students. Thank you. And last but certainly not least, to then Kim Berg, our founding executive director, my mentor, dear friend, and colleague. Thank you for being the cornerstone of our organization, a bold advocate and champion for our students and community, and for modeling what principled and inspirational leadership looks like. Student, you would not be here today without your leadership, your foresight, your love, and your joy. Thank you all. What I love most about the Student Youth story is that it is still unfolding. We are gathered here today to celebrate the first chapter of our story and to continue to dream fearlessly about what we can accomplish together. From reflecting on our first chapter, we are reminded that great stories start with bold questions. What problem do you wish to solve in the world? That fearless dreams must be created in community, and that doing what hasn't been done before is possible. Let us hold fast to these beliefs as we journey together to write the next chapter of our story. But before we do, let us pause to remember the moments that have marked this journey and celebrate the incredible work that our students have accomplished this summer.
Student U started with one dream of what is possible for Durham. Student U has turned into a movement powered by the countless dreams of our collective community. Student U was built by Durham. At Student U, we know our students are brilliant. We know our students are powerful. And we know that our students face systemic obstacles as they navigate an unjust society. 10 years after inception, with our core values as our guide, our dream for Durham as our vision, and our students as our leaders, we are making our dream for Durham a reality. From 50 students, 1 full-time employee, 16 part-time staff members, and a $93,000 budget to 550 students, 20 full-time employees, 135 part-time staff members, and a $3,350,000 budget. As a result of tireless work, Student Youth students are succeeding in overcoming obstacles and thriving through middle school, high school, and college. In addition to succeeding as individuals, students are becoming change agents in their communities. Through achieving educational success, a financial security, and reaching their full personal potential, students are becoming traditional and non-traditional leaders in the Durham community. As we celebrate our 10 years, we celebrate how we have grown and how we have been moved by Durham. Student U is now poised to leverage the brilliance of our students and the power of our programming to fulfill our vision for Durham. We believe that one day all students in Durham, regardless of the color of their skin or the amount of money their parents have in their pockets, will be able to succeed. Student U is success for Durham. Student U has purchased the W.G. Pearson Center from Durham Public Schools. By purchasing and thoroughly renovating the W.G. Pearson Center, the building that has housed our programming and staff for 3 years, Student U will enhance and expand current programming and improve educational outcomes for Durham students. Student U is committed to utilizing the WGPC in a manner that both honors its history in the Hayti community and best serves Durham. We are turning our many voices into one collective movement to reach our vision for the future. Durham is a place where all children will succeed. How will you share your brilliance? We are destined to change the world. We are Student U.
Chief Program Officer here at Student U. It's really great to see all of you all here today celebrating 10 years of Student U. Now we're going to celebrate where we're going to go, but I want to talk a little bit about where we are now. Yesterday we completed our Summer Academy program, and we are so proud of the students and teachers and what they've accomplished this summer. Now while we are celebrating 10 years, this was the 11th Summer Academy program, which means we welcome 50 rising 6th graders with another Joy to the World line, the class of 2024. It is the 10th summer that we've had 7th grade students go to Washington, D.C. and stand on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial to deliver their own I Have a Dream speeches. That's the class of 2023. It's the 9th summer that our 8th grade students, the class of 2022, has traveled to the mountains to challenge themselves hiking, whitewater rafting, and camping. It is the 8th summer that our high school program has existed, and the 6th summer in which the high school students engaged in rigorous social justice-focused thinking and creating in our high school summer academy. It's the class of 2022 and 2021. Y'all, that class. It is the 5th summer that our rising seniors have traveled to business colleges up and down the East Coast. They went to New York City, they went to Pennsylvania, they went a little bit of everywhere. And it's the 4th summer that our Student U students have returned as teachers in our Summer Academy program. Now, all of that is great, lots of returning things and things that continue to happen, but there are also some firsts that have happened this summer. We added 2 new full-time staff members to our team, our college success coordinator, Ms. Bianca Lambert, and another middle school program coordinator, Mr. Luke Carmen. This brings our full-time staff to 20 people, all right? I was here when we only had 1, so now we're at 20. And we also had our first 2 students that graduated from college. You saw Ms. Elysia up here earlier, and Ms. Casey Barrios also graduated from college this year. It's been a really great summer, and you're going to see our students show some more of their brilliance after I speak. But first, we want to celebrate some people in our community who have truly embodied the Student U spirit by sharing our core values. These students were nominated by their teachers and their peers as the best exemplars of what core values in this community means this summer. So now I'm going to welcome some teachers to the stage to acknowledge our core value winners.
Miss Ashley.
Hey, as y'all heard, I'm Miss Ashley. It's very nice to see y'all. I'm going to try to keep to what I wrote because I could go on and on for this entire ceremony about this one student. But I'm so incredibly grateful to be able to present the Energize Your Community Core Value Award to a student that I've seen bring so much joy and positivity to every single space that they come into. Their smile is contagious, they have a very playful and funny sense of humor, and that they're always willing to help out in every single space, whether that's the classroom, lunch, free time, and just offer a smile. So I'm very, very excited to offer this award to Misael Garcia.
Stephanie. I am justice, advocacy, and creative writing to our 9th and 10th graders this summer. And so I have the pleasure of presenting the Achieving Greatness Award to one of my students. This young lady is the epitome of a student who achieves greatness in the student youth community. The high expectations she has set for herself shows in her determination to understand and complete class assignments, and in her focus when her peers need additional love and support. She also maintained high expectations for her peers, often vocalizing with program coordinators the strategies that they could use to help her peers achieve greatness in our community. This young lady also produced a great creative writing project by reaching out to, let me go back for a minute. We had 2 students to join our creative writing class, and this young lady took it upon herself to showcase her leadership skills by letting them know what we were doing in the classroom, even before I can get to them. This young lady also produced a great creative writing project by reaching out to the student youth staff, students, and teachers to discover the social justice issue that was near and dear to their heart. She is also a student that keeps us on our toes, often making sure that I knew what was going on to make sure that our day was running smoothly. So those leadership skills always shine through for this student. And with her focus and her determination and her leadership, I have no doubt about the great destiny within her, and have no doubts that she will leave an amazingly great and lasting mark on our world. So without further ado, I would like to present the Achieving Greatness Award to Miss America Lopez. So it's going to take her a little bit to come. I'm also the sister of 2 student youth high school students. So I have the honor of announcing an award winner for respecting yourself and others. This student deserves this award, but not in probably ways you would think. This student deserves this award because he respects his friends by standing up for them. He respects his friends by asking, can he help them when they are in trouble or when they need extra help during YRB. There will be plenty of times where he'll be like, Miss Bria, can I help so-and-so? And I'll say, no, because so-and-so has work to do. He'll say, well, I can sit with them and I can help them do their flashcards. I can sit with them and we can study for this test. He respects himself so much that he catches himself when he knows he's not on task and quickly apologizes. He respects himself enough that he always asks questions when he's lost. He respects himself enough that when it's time to get his work done, he does it well. So I want to give this award to Mr. Keedron Wesley.
Program Coordinator Assistant here at Student U. This morning I have the honor of presenting the Discover Your Best Self Award to a student who strives to succeed and flourish daily at Student U this summer. When she had tough moments, she self-corrected or sought advice and motivation from leaders that she truly admired here at Student U. She is driven to be her best self, not only to make her mother happy, but also because she genuinely cares about her future as a fearless and loving young Black lady in America. Raven Tillman.
My first summer at Student U. I have the pleasure to present the big award for Dream Fearlessly. This girl has been dreaming fearlessly all summer. On week 1, when I first met her in college tours, she told me she wasn't interested in any of the other schools because she knew she was going to Juilliard. But she asked great questions at each school anyway about insightful topics like gender and identity. Then I got to watch her make some amazing final projects showing off her many skills from creative writing to painting. Finally, yesterday, she continued to pursue her dreams at Real Lash in not 1, not 2, but 3 different acts, showing that she's a triple threat that can sing, dance, and model. Will the winner of Dream Fearlessly, Miss Tiana Grant, come get you?
I'm the new middle school program coordinator. And I have the honor of presenting the award for sharing your brilliance today. So I'm new, so I've only known this member of the community for about 4 weeks, but I have been so impressed with the number of different kinds of brilliance that she has to share. She takes initiative lead projects. She creates PowerPoints and discussion questions for students on mobile field trips. She's led tie-dye for 6th grade. She stepped in as an extra instructor when there are teachers who are busy. She is incredibly organized, but most importantly, I am impressed at the way that she motivates those around her to also lead and share their brilliance. And that's not just her peers as interns, but full-time staff and teachers and students. So everyone is sharing their brilliance around her. And I've been so honored that she was one of the first people I've been able to share an office with at Student U. And I brought a prop, so I want to show you. And we are so excited that we're going to get to hang this up in our office at WG Pearson. So the winner of this year's Sharing Your Brilliance Award is Miss Evelyn Lazar.
On Fridays, we're going to give a huge big ups to our award winners. Yes. So if I can have everybody standing, you can participate with us. Award winners, y'all going to help me out? Yes, all right. I can help. Sorry, so everyone stands, and then we have to get low, all right? It's a little harder for some of us. And then we're going to count off on 3 and do a big up. So 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. Teachers who have been contributing to our community this summer, not only teaching and engaging their students, but also engaging the broader teacher community at Student U. So I'm going to welcome Miss April and Miss Michelle to the stage.
Good afternoon. Is it afternoon yet? Maybe. Good afternoon. My name is April Warren. I'm the other middle school program coordinator here at Student U, and I have the pleasure of presenting the award for the Middle School Teacher of the Year. I got to meet this teacher last summer, and I quickly realized that there was something special about her. She led her classroom with joy and confidence, and her presence was felt in every space she was in. She created innovative lessons for her students and differentiated content based on student need. Needless to say, I was excited when I saw her application come through to join us for a second summer at Student U. This summer, I've seen her take her leadership skills to a whole new level as a family head. She's led her family with poise and grace and has taken great responsibility in her role. This teacher is one of those people who does the small, unseen things that make the people around her better. She's willing to step up and lead the group when she needs to, or step back and let someone else take the spotlight. She makes sure the voices of the teachers on her team are both heard and valued. One of her peers shared the following statement about her. Earlier this summer, this teacher spoke on mentorship. She mentioned that mentors don't have to look like us. They don't have to have the same skin color, be the same gender, or the same age. She's not just one of my most treasured friends, but also one of my go-to mentors when I'm doubting myself or struggle with the uncertainty of knowing how to handle a difficult situation. She's young but has so much wisdom to share with her peers, students, and the world. Each and every day spent at Student U with this teacher has been a blessing. She puts her passion for education into every moment and every lesson. She expects the best from others because she expects nothing less than the best of herself. In my time with her this summer, she has not hesitated to ask the hard questions because she knows that we'll be better for it. She even has the unique ability to anticipate and prepare for challenges before they happen. She pushes her teammates and all staff to find solutions to problems while finding innovative ways to solve them herself. Next school year, she'll be continuing her education and pursuing a degree at North Carolina State University. We will certainly miss her at YRP, but are excited for the impact that she will continue to have in our community. It's my pleasure to present the award for Middle School Teacher of the Year to Miss Brianna Green.
Hello everyone. Hello. Alright, here we go. Here at Student U, we believe that all children are worthy and deserving of experiences, opportunities, and relationships that affirm the equal value of their lives. I can confirm that the recipient of this Teacher of the Year award believes the same thing. I can speak about how this teacher's love for the mission and students of Student U began 2 years ago when this person served as a tutor. I can share about conversations we had that first year as this teacher developed a growing interest in teaching in the summer academy. If given the time, I'm sure we both can share about our many transparent, sometimes interview-style-like conversations we had about how he, as a white man, would teach a course about the contemporary views and causes of the Civil War last summer, and the history of racism and resistance this summer with our kids. Alex Lowe can speak to his work as one of our academic coaches this past school year. Parents can speak to his dedication to seeing our students succeed. And our mentor teachers can speak to the countless hours of work and research he put into writing lesson plans for his course. But instead of going through into the detail about that, I am going to let our teachers and students from this summer speak about why they think he is most deserving of this award. A teacher writes, "This person is an inspiration to his students and is invested and involved in all aspects of their learning. He eats breakfast and lunch with them and plays sports outside with them when it is hot. He is a caring mentor and guide. He was so invested in their final projects, making sure each student was able to achieve their goal. He brought wood from home, Christmas lights, etc. He is invested in each student's success and sees the positive side of each student. This person has also been a mentor to me as a first-year summer academy teacher. I am grateful for his advice, help, and guidance. I am learning that this is an important but challenging job. This person is questioning whether he should stick with teaching. I hope he does.
I hope he does too. We hope he does too, right? Yeah. A student writes, "This teacher has made me see things differently. He teaches racism throughout history. He taught me how race is an idea and not a fact. When he said that it was eye-opening. He taught us implicit bias and how that doesn't make you a racist. Because of him, I am learning to use less implicit bias." Now, before I read this last one, I would just like to say that in my few summers on being on the selection committee, I have never read a nomination that commanded me to give an award to someone. More shockingly, the person making the request is a 16-year-old student who writes a beautiful nomination with compelling evidence, and then at the end of the nomination, it says ... give it to him. My thoughts were, my, this student is quite passionate about this person, respects this person, appreciates this person for their efforts, and knows a good teacher when he sees one. This student writes, "Mr. Dan. Mr. Dan deserves this award because he is hardworking, constantly has a coffee in his hand, and always asks if you are all right if you are looking down. He teaches his classes with energy and passion. Students ask why he does this, and his response was something like this: I do this not for pay. Student U does not pay well. I do this to teach kids about the invisible racism in America." He said a lot more than that, but I can't remember that well. He needs this award. He deserves this award. Dan the man, Dan with a coffee in his hand. Everyone here, the students and teachers, like Mr. Dan. He is the most deserving teacher for this award. ... Give it to him. So without further ado, to a teacher while at the same time always the student, tutor, facilitator of learning, listener, coach, co-worker, and friend, it is my pleasure to present the High School Summer Academy Teacher of the Year Award to Mr. Dan McKinney.
This year's Sam Kimberg Award. Every year, Student U presents this award to the student, teacher, parent, administrator, board member, or community volunteer who has added the most joy to the world at Student U. The recipient consistently embodies all of the Student U core values
and inspires others in the organization through his or her actions. The award is named after Sam Kimberg, co-founder Dan Kimberg's grandfather, whose values were part of the inspiration for Student U and continue to flow through our community today. As a 2014 recipient of the Sam Kimberg Award, I'd like to invite any other past winners to join me on stage at this time. I'd also like to ask Mr. Kimberg to come to the stage to present this year's winner with his or her award.
Receives a copy of the book Sam School and will be featured in the book with his or her own chapter. They will also receive a kazoo, Sam Kimberg's favorite instrument, and will have his or her name added to a plaque which will be displayed in the Student U main office.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
So this year's Sam Kinberg Award goes to an individual who was first introduced to the Student U community as a college student. They attended teacher orientation with bright eyes and a beautiful smile with an eagerness to learn. This person finished this summer knowing that their work with Student U was not done. Throughout the years, in many ways, this person has continued their work, spending countless hours planning events, making phone calls to parents, circling with students, and engaging with staff. This person commits every day to bringing unconditional love to our community. One of her nominations read, "Every day of the summer, he or she has carried the same disposition." This person is constantly smiling and loving our students. That love and joy is contagious and it never runs out. I agree. Whether it's after a long day of programming, driving a student home at 5:30, or answering lots of teacher questions at 7:30 in the morning, whether reassigning students when a teacher is sick or supporting fellow staff members, when facing challenges, she brings the exact same energy. It's deep, it's unwavering, and it is filled with joy and love. Ms. Maleka says that this person is incredibly deserving of the Sam Kinberg Award. She exudes joy in the big and the small ways, and she shows up for our community every day. Anyone who has watched her interact with students, parents, or staff can see her genuine excitement and the way she values each individual as the most important. She is selfless in her giving and kind in her care. From laugh crying at the tables in the computer lab at WG Pearson, to the weird way she pulls her eyelashes a little bit when she's stressed, or to giggling recounts of brilliance and joy with students. I am grateful for all of the joy this person has brought to my world. The only better way to celebrate her accomplishments would be with Pelicans, so I'm glad that y'all are having that today. If more people lived their life in this way, the world would be a better place, and I agree. It is my pleasure to give this year's Sam Kinberg Award to the person who brings the most consistent joy to our community, Miss April Lynn.
Hi, my name is Kimani Wesley, and I'm class 2024. Always follow your dreams. You will accomplish it if you are a team. Accomplish your goals and your dreams. You're playing the right role. You will grow. In your dreams, you're the pro. I'm writing and thinking. It's really not worse than dreaming and speaking. If you want to be rich and wealthy, it's okay if you want to be rich and healthy. I want to be a pop star or an actor or an agent or a tractor. I'm going to fly high. Now I have to say goodbye.
I Have a Dream by Paula Hernandez, class of 2023. Hello everyone, my name is Paula Hernandez, and today I am here to talk about my dream for equality. I believe that everyone should be treated equally, no matter their skin color, beliefs in life, or where they're from. My dream is important to me because I want to see everyone treated fairly. I want to see people stop hurting. I will achieve my dream by making speeches about equality, sharing with the people. I will make posters that will encourage people to treat each other equally. I will start marches, show them how important it is to treat everyone equally. When we do this, everyone in our society will be better off. my friends, family, and students at Student U, as well as anyone who cares about equality, can help me achieve my dream. I will start my movement at Student U and eventually my way to Washington, D.C. I have a dream that one day we will be equal to each other. My name is Paula, and thank you for listening.
During celebration 9 years ago, I found myself in the exact same spot as Paula, standing in front of more than 100 people, probably more than 200 people, and giving my very own I Have a Dream speech. But here I am again. And this time, I've got one more message for you. Our future is waiting to be written. My name is Francis Villa Cruz, and I'm a part of Student U's first class. I, along with my peers, have seen the evolution of Student U. I've seen our weekly tutoring opportunities turn into daily academic enrichment activities at what is now our permanent home, our home, WG Pearson Center. I have seen many of Mr. Kimberg's and Ms. Z's speeches, and I have seen as the nature of their speeches transform from what we want to accomplish to what we did accomplish. I have seen Student U students become Student U teachers. And I have seen 4 Student U classes graduate high school. Our past has been written and is filled with joy, with excellence, and with hope. Now, it's time to pick up our pens again. Because for the next 10 years, this Student U community of ours will continue to grow and create the traditional and non-traditional leaders of tomorrow. The next 5 years, we will have about 200 college graduates. In the next 10 years, we'll have double that. We will have leaders all over Durham with all the skills and experience they've gotten from their time at Student U. Through my time at Student U, I've learned one important philosophy about leadership. Leadership takes a variety of forms. From running a company to running for office. From leading a group of institutions to asking a question in class. From taking care of your siblings while earning a college degree to giving up your spot so somebody else can join the game. You have the power to shape what your leadership will become. Imagine what will happen when all of us take the initiative to invest in our own communities. I see each and every one of us carrying the 6 values to places that have never heard of such things. Just for a moment, I want you to look at a person next to you. Just look at them. And as you're looking at them, I'm going to remind you of our 6 values, as if you haven't heard them yet. Share your brilliance. Dream fearlessly. Respect yourselves and others. Energize your community. Discover your best selves. And finally, achieve greatness. Whoever you're looking at, they're probably already living up some of these values. Or maybe it's their first time ever hearing them. And if you ever find yourself alone, with no one beside you to bring the Student U model along, then go stand in front of the mirror, and there, you'll find a person who's capable and more than courageous enough.
Come on, Francis.
I have a dream that some of us will bring the Student U model of a collaborative and a believing community to places that need a little change. The past decade has prepared us for this. At the end of these next 10 years, I see someone else standing where I am right now reflecting on the past 10 years. That person will talk of Student U students standing up for what they believe is right. Of students who follow their passion in the arts, the dance, the music, and the sports. Of students who made living in Durham much more accessible. And of a Durham where brilliance is shared, where greatness is possible, where dreaming fiercely is not shut down, and where the community energizes other communities, and where its people discover their best selves, even when all the odds are against them. So I'm only going to say this once more. Pick up your pens. The next 10 years starts right now. Thank you.
Hello again. I now have the honor of pulling out raffle ticket winners. So can I get a drum roll, please? Okay. Here we go. 3 people. Please wait for us at the end after we dismiss to pick up your night out in the park gift. The first one is 473768. 473768. Can I get a whoop if that's you? Yes, awesome. The next one is 473865. 473865. No takers? Going one more time. 473865. Okay, we'll pull another one. 473896. 473896. Okay. 473275. No raffle winners, okay. Oops, I put it back. Okay, you got it. Okay. 473880. 473880. Yes, awesome. 3 winners. Please wait for us. In a minute, because we're at Student U and we love community and fellowshipping, we will go over next door to Pelicans. Well, you will get 2 tickets in order to get some Pelicans, and then there will also be food trucks there available for you to eat and spend time with one another. But in Student U fashion, we have one more surprise for you from our teachers. on three. 1, 2, 3.
We are destined to change the world. We will empower our students. We will learn from each other. We are destined to change the world. We will dream fearlessly. We will share our brilliance. We are role models, teachers, students, and friends. We learn to live. We love to give. We are destined to succeed. We are student youth.
Please grab your Pelican tokens on your way out and we'll see you next door.